I'm really starting to think my eye is lazy as hell. Oh shit. So damn. Okay. So I know it's been a minute. I ain't been on YouTube like that. It's gonna change. I'm staying consistent with this shit for a fact. But I just wanted to reflect a little bit. Well, I'm always reflecting, but it's like I want to share my reflection, you know, about my path to being where I'm at right now. And it's crazy because I hold myself to such a high standard. It's hard to really look from a different lens. But when you take a step back and you reflect, you be like, damn, I really went through all of that shit to be to where I'm at right now. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit was not fair at all. And I'm still here. Like, damn. But I wanted to talk about my music journey specifically because it's so fucking unique. I feel like it's so fucking different that it just has to be shared. Like, I I'm new at this. I feel like I'm new at this. Like, produced by Juice is my name, but I'll say it like this: like, I'm 24 right now. I've been making beats since I was 20. I did not grow up playing no type of instruments or no shit like that. I was never around music like that at all. I'm new at this shit. Like, I started when I was 20. I started recording and engineering when I was like 22. It's just 2 years ago. Like, I already have been like running sessions, paid sessions in studios and shit. Now I got a team that I share a studio with. I got my own studio in my crib, my own mic. It's just like, damn, it's crazy. And like I said, my background, like, it's crazy. Like, I didn't grow up singing in the church. I didn't grow up in the choir. I didn't go to church, period. Nobody in my family did. Like, I never grew up singing. My mama don't sing. My mama don't play no type of instruments. My grandparents didn't sing. Grandparents never played no instruments. Uncle didn't sing. Uncle didn't rap. I'm the only child, so it's not like I had no big brother that was rapping or a DJ or no shit. I have no sister that was already singing or no shit. I ain't even have my dad. Like, I don't know. I don't know my dad at all. I never have. So it's like I didn't have a dad that was already a producer or no shit like that. I literally started from zero. Like, my I feel like there's a difference between growing up knowing what you want to do versus only knowing what you don't want to do. If that make any sense. I always knew what I didn't want to be like. I always knew what I didn't want to get involved into. But that's different from, oh, I know exactly what I want to do, and I'm gonna work towards it. Because when you know what you want to do, you can plan for it. You can take steps and execute and shit for it. Versus when all you have is examples in your life of what you don't want to do with your life and shit, you kind of have to like venture off and try anything. At least that's how I felt. Because it always made me feel out of place. I always felt like I was out of place and shit. Like, you know, just different. But shit, to think that, like, damn, like, I really started when I first came to Texas, and I was put into a theater class, and I never heard of no such thing as a theater class. I thought that shit was lame. I didn't choose to be in that bitch. It ended up being like my most favorite class that I like being into on some shit, because that it made me feel like I don't have to be judged. It's like, oh, it's other people that's different like me too, but they also cool as fuck, you know? And that was the first time they made me, like, we had some type of assignment where we had to do like either a slam poem about like some Shakespeare shit, or like she said, oh, you could pick out a beat on YouTube and rap to it and perform a rap. And I was like, I'm gonna do that because that sounded fun as fuck. And I spent that whole week, like, the performance day was Friday. I spent the whole fucking weekend before, every day throughout that week, like, finding the beat and changing my flows and changing my verses and shit and all this other shit. like I was really locked into it. I was like, this sounds fun as fuck. I want to kill this shit. And then I performed and I fucked up just because I forgot my shit. But even then, I still had the best performance, even while I fucked up, because the energy that I brought, like the beat that I chose, like just how I was, like the whole class was jumping up. I was like, oh shit, this is fun. And so I was no older than like 17. And then shit happened around 18 and 19. Well, I'll say the shit happened was my granny died. And that kind of just fucked me up. And that happened right like before I turned 18, and my birthday in November. So I went through that, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, and then New Year's right after. And that was going into 2020. So it was like, damn, I went through all of that shit. So I'm grieving hard as hell. And boom, COVID happened. So now I'm quarantined inside. It's like I can't go outside to really get my mind off of this bullshit. I have to stay in the house where she died in and shit all day. So I think that fucked up my mental so much where I was like, bro, I'll just do anything at this point. I don't give a fuck. And so yeah, I started working. Then I say I was about like 18, 19. I saved up money I found a producer online. Shout out D Fields, because that's who it is. Real D Fields, real ass nigga. He cool as hell. Yeah, I got a beat made by him. Went to the studio and I performed my shit. I recorded my song. That shit was ass. My name was ass. But it's the fact that like I did it alone. That's the crazy thing. Like, didn't nobody tell me like, oh bro, you should rap. I didn't even make that many friends when I first came here. So it was like, it wasn't like I had partners telling me, bro, you need to go into the studio, you need to rap. Da, 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 da. I was just like, fuck this shit. I want to do it. This is fun. I was like, this is fun. And I don't really give a fuck about how life is at the moment because of all the shit that I went through. So I was like, man, fuck it. I'll just go in there. I'll just go in there by myself. And then more shit happens. And then I'm like, shit, I ended up at 20. I found Cedar Valley, found the music school. They had an audio engineering program. I went in that hoe. I was like, yeah, if this is how I'm a better sustain my career and also my life with good skills that I could also make money off of, but also some shit that I actually like doing, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. That's why I feel like I would have been an engineer or producer if I was like born in the 80s or some shit. Because if I had if it's just the best. I think, yeah, it's just the best. But that leads me to where I'm at now. Got an EP coming out Monday. It's called I Figure It Out. Yeah, that whole dropping Monday. I got some more shit loaded up. But tomorrow I'm actually going to Houston. And that's a big deal to me because I've never been to Houston. Everyone say like, oh, Houston, this, that, and the third. Like, bro, I've never been. Okay. Like I said, I'm not even originally from Texas. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to Houston to film a video for my fucking for one of my songs on the tape. Cause why not? Nigga, I like the song. It's called On a Roll. Shit's fire. I'm performing that shit. Going to Houston because somebody that I know, somebody I used to work with, she shoot videos out there and shit. And it's like, well, why not go to somebody that I actually know to do this shit and further my career? Plus, she's cool and we in the same stage. So it's like, shit, we can just build up together on some shit. She could be the next female Cole Bennett or some shit because her video is fire. So it's like, I don't see the issue. Plus, I like the price that I'm getting for the quality that I'm getting. And then I'm just having fun. The reason I ain't really been teasing the fucking Houston trip is because I don't really like to talk about my plans or what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because most people just like to talk about what they want to do anyway. I'd rather just go out and do it and let the results show you. Let the action speak for itself. And when you see the results, it's undeniable. I don't gotta say shit. Like, I'll say some shit when I'm asked, and that's kind of how I am in person. I'm an introvert. Like, if you talk to me, I'm cool as hell. But 9 times out of 10, I'm just in my own world. I'm just chilling. Like I won't really speak unless spoken to on some shit. So that's kind of why I rather just say I rather just say what I'm doing right now because I'm leaving tomorrow. Like got my hotel booked. You know, I know the clothes I'm gonna wear. It's only gonna be for a couple days. The video shoot not even gonna be longer than like an hour and a half. So, but I mean, it's my first video. It's a step in my career because it's my first video. And like I said, ain't nobody tell me, bro, you need to shoot a video for that shit. I feel like I wanted to. I just wanted to. You know, the song is hard as fuck to me. That's why I went to perform it. And I tried to go to other places, but niggas out here are janky as fuck. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll put a video out. That'll just spread my exposure any fucking way. And then it's like, I'm not waiting for approval or no shit because I'm constantly creating. I got some more shit lined up already. I don't really try to listen too much to my songs like that because if I listen too long, I feel like I'll get stuck on some songs. And then I'll be like, damn. And I'll start overthinking. But I can't really think because I moved past that shit. Now it's just like, okay, I dropped it. What's next? But the beauty, I can make anything whenever the fuck I feel like it. Because now I know the skills. We got a studio, we got good ass equipment and plugins and VSTs and all the effects and shit. I'm better than what I think I am. I know I compare like my mixes to the best of the best, but it's like, bro, I'm only 2 years into this shit. For someone who's 2 years into the shit with the experience I got, my mixes are fire. So that's the stage I'm at. I'm gonna film more shit. I'm gonna make another video before I head out for our driving shit. Me checking in, me being in my hotel room. I'm gonna get behind the scenes footage of my fucking video shoot. I'm gonna go crazy because, like I said, I've never been. Everyone say, "Oh, Houston nightlife the best. Houston nightlife. Houston got this going on." I bet I'm finna see for myself because, like I said, I'm going there to have fun. Filming a music video for a song that I made, that I on a beat that I produced, you know, with effects that I mixed and processed and shit by myself. You know, I got the money. I'm doing it. So I'm gonna go there, have a ball, have a blast, come back safe, come back cool, and just make more shit. You know, I already got like at least 3 songs made already for the next tape that I'm gonna drop. And that bitch already got a name. It's gonna be called Never Waited. That shit gonna be fire. I already know I got at least 3 other songs that I want videos made to. Songs that I already made and shit. So it's just a constant cycle. And it don't even stop there. It don't stop there. So it's gonna be a very, very busy and very productive year. But I'm excited. Damn, am I still on? Oh, that's edit. I meant to fucking stop. Hell nah. Damn, that's how you know it's been a minute. There, in stream. All right, I'll see y'all.